A golden proposal, a love story on the world's biggest stage. But behind the applause, one silence screams louder than the cheers. Taylor Swift may have found forever with Travis Kelce, yet a single name she dared to mention in her podcast hints at a friendship fractured and a secret the spotlight can't hide. The world had barely caught its breath when Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce dropped the bombshell. They're officially engaged. No leaked tabloids, no cryptic lyrics this time, just a single Instagram post that detonated across the internet. Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting mad, and within minutes, the comments section turned into a battlefield of disbelief and obsession. Fans compared it to a royal wedding announcement, the kind that doesn't just trend for a day, it shakes the culture for years. But here's the part no one expected. This wasn't some Hollywood red carpet moment or a staged paparazzi leak. The truth of how, where, and when it all happened makes the fairy tale even stranger and far more revealing. While the internet was still reeling from the engagement post, the real story was hiding in plain sight. Because Travis Kelce didn't just drop to one knee on a random whim. He had been planning, second guessing, and even scrapping his first idea entirely. On his podcast, New Heights, Kelce admitted he once pictured proposing somewhere completely different. Something big, something flashy, something on the water. But when the moment finally came, he ditched the spectacle and chose something almost eerily simple. A private garden in his hometown of Lee's Summit, Missouri. That choice wasn't accidental, it was calculated. A setting that felt intimate, almost secret, but still drenched in symbolism. Taylor has built her entire career on weaving ordinary places into extraordinary memories. And Kelce knew it. And here's the twist that left fans stunned. The proposal happened weeks before the public announcement. All that time, the biggest engagement in pop culture was already seen. Hidden behind rehearsals, NFL training camps, and album deadlines. It paints a picture of a couple playing chess, not checkers. They weren't just announcing a wedding. They were controlling the narrative, timing it to hit when the world least expected. And if Kelce thought this was the safest way to protect Taylor, the whispers suggest he might have been wrong because keeping secrets this big in her world never ends quietly. The second the engagement went public, the headlines didn't just call it a wedding. They crowned it the next royal wedding. Suddenly, every detail became a cultural obsession. Who would be in the bridal party? Would it be Selena, Gigi, maybe even Sophie Turner? Fans began building fantasy lineups like it was the Super Bowl of friendships. And then came the theories. Would Taylor bring her love story full circle by choosing her Rhode Island mansion, the legendary holiday house for the ceremony? That estate isn't just a property, it's a symbol. It's where she wrote songs, where she threw infamous July 4th parties, where Swifties believe entire chapters of her mythology were born. And if that wasn't enough, rumors started spinning about the guest list. Would Beyonce show up? Would Ed Sheeran play an acoustic ballad between speeches? Even rock legends like Foreigner have publicly offered to perform, begging to be part of what's already being hyped as the cultural event of the decade. The internet turned it into a global scavenger hunt, dissecting every lyric, every outfit, every sly smile, looking for hidden clues about the wedding date or theme. Some even claim Taylor's upcoming album, The Life of a Showgirl, is secretly coded with Easter eggs about her vows. But beneath the glittering predictions and over-the-top fantasies, there's a darker undercurrent forming. Because for every fan theory about the dress or the first dance, there's a much louder conversation about one glaring omission. One friend who should have been front row, but instead has vanished from the picture entirely. And that silence is growing impossible to ignore. Before we move ahead, a quick request. If you're liking the video so far, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Now, let's get back to it. As the wedding frenzy reached fever pitch, Taylor Swift was already moving pieces behind the scenes like a master strategist. Just days after the engagement, reports surfaced that she had dropped a staggering $35 million on a sprawling luxury ranch. Not just a vacation home, not just a getaway, but a fortress. An investment that screams permanence and power. To fans, it looked like the next chapter of her love story, a place to build a future with Travis Kelce. But to those who know how Taylor operates, it was something bigger. Every move she makes doubles as both personal and professional, and this one hit like a carefully placed chess piece. Because at the exact same time, Taylor was finalizing her most daring project yet, her upcoming album, The Life of a Showgirl. A record already rumored to blend spectacle with confessions, coded messages with glittering performances, a soundtrack to both the highs of love and the fractures of friendship. Swifties believe the timing isn't random at all. That the ranch, the wedding planning, and the Showgirl album are a three-part performance designed to blur the line between art and reality. Every headline about her engagement feeds directly into her brand. Every rumor about the wedding fuels speculation about hidden lyrics. And every photo of her and Travis becomes an unspoken teaser for the stories she's about to tell. To outsiders, it may look like a whirlwind of romance, but to insiders, it feels like a carefully staged production where nothing is accidental. And if you think the ranch purchase and the album hints are bold, wait until you see who's missing from this perfectly orchestrated picture, because their absence isn't just noticeable, it's explosive. For years, Blake Lively was more than a friend. She was practically family. Blake and Ryan Reynolds were staples at Taylor's parties. Their kids' names even slipped into her lyrics. And for Swifties, it felt like one of the most unshakable bonds in Hollywood. But when Taylor's engagement news exploded across the internet, fans noticed something chilling. Blake said nothing. No public congratulations, no cryptic heart emoji, no playful nod on social media. And according to insiders, she isn't even on the guest list. The silence only got louder when whispers of their falling out surfaced. The breaking point? Blake's bitter legal battle with actor Justin Baldoni. Taylor, once caught in the crossfire with subpoenas and courtroom mentions, reportedly felt blindsided, even betrayed by the drama. What started as loyalty cracked into distrust, and slowly the friendship dissolved in plain sight. Blake was missing from Taylor's private listening party for the life of a showgirl, a seat once reserved for her inner circle. Fans who once dreamed of Blake as maid of honor are now convinced she won't even score an invitation. And here's where I need to know what you think. Was Taylor right to cut ties for good, or should she have stood by Blake through the chaos? Drop your take in the comments, because the debate is splitting the fan base in half. But that's not all, because buried in the rumors surrounding Taylor's new album is talk of a diss track, a brutal send-off aimed straight at Blake Lively. The alleged title, Ruin the Friendship. If true, that would mean Taylor isn't just moving on. She's immortalizing the betrayal in the very project tied to her engagement. And if there's one thing history has taught us, it's that when Taylor puts it in a song, it's never just art, it's war. Just when it seemed like the engagement and the wedding plans had stolen the spotlight, whispers of a darker twist began to spread. Rumors that Taylor Swift's upcoming album, The Life of a Showgirl, carries more than love songs and glittering anthems. Fans claim one track in particular, allegedly titled Ruin the Friendship, isn't about an ex, isn't about a headline romance, but about Blake Lively. If true, it would be one of Taylor's boldest moves yet, transforming a private falling out into a public statement wrapped in melody. And the clues are stacking up. Blake's absence from Taylor's closest gatherings, her silence on social media, her name mysteriously missing from insider leaks about bridal parties. All of it fuels the theory that the friendship isn't just over, it's scorched earth. But here's where the unanswered questions loom even larger. Will the song be a direct shot or a coded riddle only true fans can decode? Will Blake respond publicly or stay silent while the world dissects every lyric? And how does Travis Kelce fit into all of this? Does he stand as Taylor's shield against old betrayals? Or is he about to be caught in a storm even bigger than the NFL playoffs? The engagement may be official, the ring may be real, but the story isn't neatly tied up with a bow, because if history tells us anything, when Taylor starts blending her personal life with her art, the fallout never stops with just one track. And this time, the ending is still unwritten. Just when it seemed like the engagement and the wedding plans had stolen the spotlight, whispers of a darker twist began to spread. Rumors that Taylor Swift's upcoming album, The Life of a Showgirl, carries more than love songs and glittering anthems. Fans claim one track in particular, allegedly titled Ruin the Friendship, isn't about an ex, isn't about a headline romance, but about Blake Lively. If true, it would be one of Taylor's boldest moves yet, transforming a private falling out into a public statement wrapped in melody. And the clues are stacking up. Blake's absence from Taylor's closest gatherings, her silence on social media, her name mysteriously missing from insider leaks about bridal parties. All of it fuels the theory that the friendship isn't just over, it's scorched earth. But here's where the unanswered questions loom even larger. Will the song be a direct shot or a coded riddle only true fans can decode? Will Blake respond publicly or stay silent while the world dissects every lyric? And how does Travis Kelce fit into all of this? Does he stand as Taylor's shield against old betrayals? Or is he about to be caught in a storm even bigger than the NFL playoffs? The engagement may be official, the ring may be real, but the story isn't neatly tied up with a bow, because if history tells us anything, when Taylor starts blending her personal life with her art, the fallout never stops with just one track. And this time, the ending is still unwritten. So here we are, standing at the edge of what could be the most talked about wedding of the decade. Yet the glow of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement is already shadowed by unanswered questions. Will the ceremony really become a royal-sized spectacle at her Rhode Island mansion? Or will she vanish into secrecy and reappear with vows already exchanged? Will the life of a showgirl double as a celebration of love or a hidden battlefield where former friends are immortalized in coded lyrics? And most importantly, what happens when the spotlight turns from the fairy tale couple to the fractured friendships left behind? Because in Taylor's world, nothing is ever just a headline. Every silence means something. Every lyric carries weight, and every move is part of a story still unfolding. Today it's about the proposal and the missing congratulations. But tomorrow it could be about the songs that turn private heartbreak into public history. The ring may sparkle, but the fractures around it shine just as bright. And now I want to hear from you. Do you believe Taylor will really take aim at Blake Lively on her new album? Or is this just the internet spinning wild theories? Drop your thoughts in the comments because one thing is certain this story is far from over, and the next twist could be the one nobody sees coming. And that's where we leave it for now. What do you think you know about Jay Z's story? Rethink again. The whispers say the FBI isn't just chasing Diddy for Tupac's Vegas shooting, they're circling Jay Z, the mogul, the billionaire, the king of hip hop, suddenly painted as a suspect in one of music's darkest nights. How deep does this pact go? How much did he really gain after Pac was gone? And could his empire crumble if even one secret finally leaks? Click this video right now to uncover the hidden files, the buried testimonies, and the chilling possibility that Jay-Z's throne wasn't built on music alone. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Hey, if you're enjoying the story so far, and you want more deep dives like this, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button and share this video. It really keeps me motivated to dig up even crazier stories for you. And if you're loving the content, subscribe and tap the bell icon so you never miss the next one. Trust me, what's coming is even wilder.